Hi guys, so during the last update, Lesley have been buffed slightly and she now is a total beast again. Today I'll show you what build and emblems you should pick, how to use her abilities to win your lane, and some useful tips and tricks to dominate in late game. Let's dive right in. So you want to buy the boots first, since Lesley depends on high movement speed. And I like to prioritize the small lifesteal item, so you get some HP back with every basic attack. I find this really helpful to stay high HP during early game, which prevents recalling and losing valuable farming time. So the whole trick of Lesley is playing aggressively. You should have your passive ready to use a basic attack with increased damage, followed by skill 1 and another basic attack to deal a good amount of damage. Use this to poke the enemy with the goal to let him lose more HP than you. Meanwhile, try to deal the last hit on minions as well.
Target on the move. First blood. One shot, one kill. One shot, one kill.
Gold is really important for Lesley, so hit the shield of the turret whenever possible to get some extra. The damage of her basic attack is quite high after casting skill 1, so time it right to deal the last hit on a minion to get the full amount of gold.
I admire their courage to take my bullets.
Here I already made Clint recall again, and at this point you want to clear the minions as fast as possible, to then move towards the turret.
Dead before they knew me. Focus. Gather up the turtle. Nice try.
This Clint isn't that experienced probably. He should be playing under his turret in a 1 vs 2 situation, especially against Lesley. Him dealing damage doesn't affect that much anyway, since Estes will heal me up.
Hang in there.
So you can use your second skill to also save an ally by timing it just right and shooting it away. This likely saved Estes' life. So now when the turret is destroyed, which is quite early in this match, you can move a bit around to kill jungle monsters as well. Don't forget that clearing the minions is your top priority, since this adds the most amount of gold, especially with the gold minions still being around. When I have flicker available, I also use my second skill to deal a bit of extra damage. If flicker is on cooldown, you don't want to do this, since it might save your life when enemies are ganking. So here I was watching my minimap to see if I could spot Saber, but I briefly saw somebody attack this jungle monster over here. If the jungler is around, or you don't see him on your minimap, don't take any unnecessary risks, and I therefore focused on the minions instead of on Clint.
Your team destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
Focus.
So there we have Saber with his swords.
One shot, one kill. Nice try. Target locked.
Enemy double kill.
With Saber being away and Clint recalling, it grants some save time to attack the turret.
Better gear, better aim.
If the second turret is also destroyed, it's time to help other lanes, while still focusing on killing minions and jungle monsters. Lesley is a true late game monster, and therefore you want to have as much gold as possible. While my gold is probably the highest, it's still a good idea to be careful, especially around Saber. See how I almost always use the combo with the basic attack followed by skill 1 plus basic attack? This deals a lot of damage and is just perfect to deal the last blow on minions or poke the enemy.
You have slain an enemy. Your team destroyed a turret.
Well, you might want to make kills in this stage of the match. Don't forget to keep farming and farming. This is really key for a strong late game Lesley to win the match.
Free. You have been slain.
Always stay calm when an incoming enemy wants to kill you, and make sure to time your second skill right to blow off the attack.
Mega kill.
By casting skill 1 right afterwards, you can get into camouflage state and gain some extra movement speed to get some extra escaping abilities if necessary.
Target on the move.
Karina telling the status of her battle spell is really helpful, and I suggest you always do this when you're the jungler and killing the turtle or lord.
Crosshairs lock you
Like you see, most enemies are at top, which gives us some more free farming time.
Request backup.
Nice try.
Ally has been slain. Initiate
One
retreat.
shot, one kill. This would help.
An enemy has been slain.
Where did Harley go? Haven't seen him for a while. One shot, one kill. Shush. One shot, one kill.
An enemy has been slain. You destroyed a turret.
So during a team fight, the trick is to stay safe behind and taking no damage, so your passive gets active. Then move to the front, hit, skill 1, and hit again, and move more to safety again. Only use your ultimate when you can't deal basic attack damage, and you're at a safe distance from your enemies.
Not one shot wasted. One shot, one kill. Nice try.
This Karina saw the Lord spawn and run right towards it, since all lanes are pushed. I can tell she's not a bad jungler at all.
An ally has slain Lord.
One shot, one kill. As easy as it could be. One shot, one kill. Come a little closer.
This was a stupid move.
Where did Harley go? Haven't seen him for a while.
Lesley just deals so much damage, but you got to make sure to stay at the distance of your enemies at all time.
Bang. One shot, one kill. Target on the move.
Your team destroyed. You have slain an enemy. You destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain. Killing spree.
One shot.
You have slain an enemy.
Done target practice. No one's ever been too far. Target locked.
Killing spree.
So there you have it. This is how you're supposed to play Lesley. Just farm a lot on early game,
Focus.
keep a distance to your enemies, and use the double basic attack combo to deal damage.
Nice try.
I hope you find this video useful. Let me know which hero you want to see next. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you again in the next guide.